original rock material. Well cemented. Not really cemented because it's been eroded. So what we can see is there's no orientation of this material. This could... So this has all been cut when they actually benched this out for the actual car park. Here you know it's been benched out. Go over here, you notice that this continues all the way up. So it's the original elevation, and as you can see, it goes all the way into that farmland, which is all the White Hills gravels as well. So it still has a lot of quartz, so you can tell is that this is the original material. So this is probably slightly artificial, being dumped on top based on the humps that are actually on the side, but the majority of it is not. And it's fairly well eroded, so down below we do have glimpses of the actual well cemented material, and that's over here. So this is actually well cemented. It feels like it's cemented with sandstones, so probably calcium carbonate or silicate, and I would say it's probably just cemented with silica, which has been eroded from this material. As you can see, this is actually cracked, and when it cracks you can see that the material is pretty weathered as you get in. So this is starting to degrade. This is probably just milky quartz. So there you go, and you can see more of the weathered material over here. You've got organisms growing on top of it, lichens, stuff like that. If you run your hand over it, it feels quite sandy. And what I've seen here is that there is no orientation that I can tell on in this section. So this is probably just a fairly quiet but deep area of deposition. We do have some, looks like mudstone, or that could be Pentland Hills volcanics, which is how they would actually date this rock, because you can't date the quartz, you can't date the sand, but you can date the actual basalt itself, which is also fairly rounded. Or this could be mudstone actually. But anyway, that's the only way they can actually date this. It's fairly unfossiliferous, or you can actually date it by this. Looks like probably the bottom of a fridge. Oh no, there's the washing machine. And how you could actually date this is by this trolley. So this comes from the Safeway age. Okay, so that's the time period we're looking at, the Safeway time period. Okay, or pot plant. Someone's dumping crap here. Anyway, so basically, yeah, that's really it. No orientation of this quartz. And the plants are attacking me. No, please don't rape me, Mr. Plant. Cassinia, I actually like that plant. It's one of my favourite plants. I think it's Cassinia actualata. Can't remember the scientific name. And then you've got some basalt. So there's not an original material from here. This could be the Pentland Hills. This is probably not really from here. Probably from when they actually built the actual car park. Anyway, you can see that the soil's also quite red. So it has so it's either a silt, or I would say it's more like a fine sand. This stuff, it's red because it has a lot of iron oxide. So when you rub it on your fingers like that, it feels gritty, but this doesn't feel gritty. So it's probably just a silt. Silt feels gritty, but I didn't feel that. So it's probably just a clay, I would say. Anyway, it's hot today. It's 30 degrees. Wow, hot. If you're in Queensland, say, oh, you better put your bloody jacket on because you're going to get bloody cold. If you are from Iceland, you're going, what? 30? God, you're going to die. That's like the temperature of the sun. Anyway, I do like coming here and having a look at the Pentland Hills Volcanics, the White Hills Gravels, but it does get a bit boring, so I need to find another place to actually look at the White Hills Gravels, because I want to learn more about it. Hooroo.